nose hair. Tom Ford, I don't know, baby. American Eagle. I've actually damaged myself quite a lot of times, so I've had things like River Island. That's what I would say. Breathe.
Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we dive into it, because we have a lot of content, let's just deal with some business. If you're not yet a subscriber, be sure to hit the button down below. Remember, new vlogs are literally every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. I have been having a ton of fun with the boxing training and managed to get in 2 sessions over the last 2 days without missing a single day. A couple of episodes ago, I mentioned that I started a Patreon account, which leads me to the 2 things I need to tell you. Number 1, to all of you who have signed up to be a patron, thank you so much. And then to those of you that haven't yet but are considering it, I need to let you know that I've changed the pledge amount from $5 to a single dollar. Of course, like some Matt attackers have, if you want to pledge more, you are more than welcome, but the basic amount that's needed is just $1 for all exclusive content. The link to that is down below. So I found out about Ed through Instagram, and I'm damn grateful that I did, because he's incredibly talented. He's a top British blogger who does everything from fashion to fitness. And look, while it's cool that I've been chatting to Ed on Instagram DM, I want the relationships I have with dope people to benefit you guys. So I reached out to him to try and get some insight from him for you guys. When doing work for a brand, what are the 2 most essential things that you always keep in mind?
Since starting my blog and Instagram back in 2016, I've been fortunate enough to work with so many great fashion and grooming brands, ones that I've personally grown up with and bought. So to have the opportunity as an adult to be working with them is just incredible. 2 pieces of advice I'd probably give to people, new or old bloggers. If it's a brand that you really love, I don't know, Tom Ford, River Island, American Eagle, anything like that, then show them what you're made of. Create a free post for them on Instagram or your blog, tag them in it, send their press team an email with the links, let them know that you love them and you have created and put your time into creating this content for them. And you never know, they might work with you on a more gifted basis, which is great. It's a really good foundation to start that relationship off with. If you want to work with them, work for them. You don't need their green light, just do it. Second piece of advice, stay true to yourself, stay authentic. Only really work with brands that you feel are authentic to you, not just you, but your audience as well. If I was to do like a baby milk ad, I don't know, baby, that wouldn't be authentic. Even if there was money involved, it's not authentic, and my audience would know that it's not authentic to me, or it's not something I'm passionate about.
If gents repeatedly forget one thing about grooming, what would that thing be?
Nose hair. Honestly guys, literally takes 2 minutes. Grab a pair of scissors, you can buy an electric groomer, it just looks so much cleaner. Just keep those nose hairs nice and tidy, and if you've got big nostrils like me, yeah, you need to keep those in check.
When creating an aesthetic for your Instagram feed, what is the one thing that most people neglect?
Now, I personally don't love Instagrams where it's picture after picture after picture of the person. I think it's really nice to give a bit of breathing space, create some lifestyle shots, even if it's just your breakfast or a few beauty products you're loving that week. I think it's really nice to be a little bit diverse and mix it up a bit. I love this word breathing space, because you don't want a crammed looking grid. It's nice to have minimal aspects of your grid against kind of the busy outfit shots and backgrounds. So yeah, that's what I would say. Breathe.
What is the biggest mistake that you've made on your fitness journey that you'd like other people to look out for?
One mistake I have probably made along the way is actually not giving myself enough rest. It's so important for the function of your body, and I've actually damaged myself quite a lot of times. So I've had things like shin splints, back pain. Posture's another one you really need to look out for. I have a tendency to not correct my pelvis. And it's something I learned in my personal training course recently. You just take a minute, standing against the wall, correcting your pelvis, because it actually changes the shape of your body. And because I didn't really do that and I was overarching, I've kind of got this bit around my belly that's kind of slightly rounded. So yeah, posture is so important, and rest days are super important.
Yo, today's question comes in from Matt Attacker Zoe, and it says, when is your birthday? Super easy, 8th of July every single year. I'm also curious to know, when is your birthday? Comment that down below. As this episode wraps up, I want to try something different. I'm always curious to know who watches these vlogs until the end. So if you're watching this, comment potato down below so that I know that you've watched it up until this point. I will catch each and every one of you beautiful Matt attackers in the next one. Go hustle, go great, and I'll see you then. Peace.